Now, I'm not sure, but I don't know if it's because of today's legendary or finding a shiny, hopefully. But I have a feeling I'll sleep easy tonight. What's going on, guys? It's Nathan Cinderace here, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be doing episode 14 of our Dynamax Adventure single run series. In the last episode, we fought and defeated Moltres, one of the 3 legendary birds of Kanto, and one I was personally excited about. Go Team Valor. Anyways, in today's episode, as hinted at the start, we are taking on a Pokemon which helps with dreams. Good dreams, that is. That's right, it is Cresselia. So yeah, I hope you enjoy today's episode. If you do, then feel free to give it a like, drop a comment in the comment section below, and also, as I mentioned in most of my other videos, there will be a playlist in the description of this episode too, like all the other ones, with the playlist, a link, sorry, to the playlist of all the episodes up to this episode and beyond. So without further ado, it's time to begin today's episode. So yeah, you'll probably have seen it there. I have indeed decided to look for more legendaries quicker, just so with the last couple of episodes, I haven't actually fully updated the description. They are updated now, but what I like to do is I like to have at least two legendaries present. One for the episode that's the next episode, and one for the one after that, so that I know what legendary is next, and then the description is a bit more unique in that regard. So yeah, but with the Moltres episode, I actually recorded the Dialga and Buzzwole episodes on the same day. So yeah, at that point I never had any more legendaries because I was trying to hunt other ones. So it's only now that I've got a legendary ready for episode 14, which is Cresselia here. Having said that, we'll only start if we find anyone. Please. There. Apparently tapping the armrest on my chair made it possible for us to join a lobby. Yeah, so I'm not going to go into too much on Cresselia at this moment. I will only go for the small details. Yes, it's another psychic type, but we've had a few non-psychic episodes. At least 3 episodes with no psychic types. So it's a change of pace, and we've also got yet another of the Sinnoh Pokemon. So I'm thinking there's not a lot of Sinnoh Pokemon I've still got in this game. There's so I've done Heatran, I've done Dialga, I'm doing Cresselia today, and I've done no, I caught shiny Uxie already. It's Azelf I've done. That only leaves Palkia and Maceprit, because I've already got a shiny Giratina also that I got a few years ago. But anyways, enough about that. We've got a few more legendaries from Sinnoh before we have to get the rest in Shield. With regards to the Pokemon there, I had to think. I know Audino's Draining Kiss is effective, but I don't know. At least we've got Stab with Haunter. Anyways, we'll have to work around what we've got here to figure out how we're going to tackle Cresselia, because frankly I'm not 100% sure as of this moment. And again, we've got Lilligant. I believe it's got Pollen Puff, so that'll help. Oh, it's a Phalanx. Oh, Phalanx. Okay, so Grass and Ice. Oh, Psychic type. Yes, another one. Yeah, between I think it's Fire, Flying, and Psychic that are most prominent here. So yeah, there's gonna be it's gonna be inevitable that we're gonna do so many in a row or consecutively that I forgot about at the start of the series when I complained about having 3 fire types, or rather brought up. So Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, it's okay. It's different. I thought it was Tangela at first. So the other one was Vanillish, but we've got Shiinotic here. No, I'll write it down after I've done it. It's that time of the episode again. Either you love it or you hate it. It's the opinions. Okay, with Shiinotic here. I don't know. It's kind of meh for me. It's not really a Pokemon I've used, but it's not one I'm going to use in the near future. I don't know. I prefer other fairy types such as I like Comfey. Like they're found in the same area in Sun and Moon at least. Well, I say they are. It's mostly Morlo and Comfey. But with Shiinotic, the grass fairy type is fine unless you've got a nasty poison type, which speaking of we have, but it's got no poison type moves. Yeah, this Haunter should have had Sludge Bomb or something. Yeah, so with Shiinotic it's okay, but it's not a Pokemon I'd really go for. I don't know if there's many other grass and fairy types. I know there's at least one more, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Shiinotic. I need to write it down. There's two I's in its name, I believe. Shiinotic. There we go. Oh wait, yeah, I haven't done Shiinotic. Oh, I should have checked at the start. Yeah, I haven't done Shiinotic. That's good. At least I've got that now. Strength's up. Oh. Before recording this episode, I actually did do a couple of matches in Pokemon Showdown, and we were at an absolute stalemate. Took like 20 turns or so for it to be done, but we had Shadow, my shiny Umbreon, up against the Galarian Corsola because for some reason Galarian Corsola is very hard to kill, or at least. So on the one hand we've had this Corsola using Strength Sap, and obviously it'll weaken Umbreon's attack, which it doesn't have a lot of, and it will heal up. But at the same time you got Absol? What am I saying Absol for? We got Umbreon using Snarl to weaken Corsola's attacks because it's using other moves like Scald. It was using Scald, and yes, Umbreon was doing more damage. It's the fact that Corsola just kept using Strength Sap, and at first it was healing up completely, but after a while Umbreon's attack was so low that it didn't actually heal up Corsola completely, so that was the only real opportunity for Umbreon to take it down. And eventually my Umbreon did take it down, but that battle just kind of prolonged a bit too long, and we still had the rest of the team to deal with among and them as well. So because at that point I think it was pardon me, I think it was early on in the battle, so we both lost a Pokemon each, so I was not wanting to swap into something with that's an attacker like my Cinderace for example, and then the whole cycle just repeats itself. So Shadow was the best way to deal with that. So when I see Strength Sap from a Shiinotic, it reminds me of nothing more than that. Okay, ran over. We are now going to catch Shiinotic here. At first I thought it was Tangela. I mean, I always get that where Shiinotic and Whimsicott, they sometimes look, they kind of look similar. If you only see like the top halves of them, then it kind of looks similar for their silhouettes, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep Hunter for now, just in the off chance that there's either something better or that I don't regret getting rid of a Pokemon that knows Hypnosis and Hex. But it looks like someone's wanting Shiinotic. When I see a Pokemon like Pelipper with Wide Guard, I always think we need to keep it, but then I realise that's only really good for Pokemon like Zygarde, especially, and Groudon and Kyogre, but yeah, so when I see that, that's what I think of. Anyways, I think I know what that is, but I don't. Okay, I think I know what they are. So we've got a Heatmor on the left, and I think I've done this Pokemon already. Sorry, I know it's whimsical, but just sorry. Okay, so apparently I haven't written down that I've done it, but I feel like I have. Just in case, I'm going to go over it semi-briefly. Whimsicott was a Pokemon I didn't like at first, but it has really grown on me over the years. Actually, in the ranked battles season before Pokemon from the Isle of Armor came out, I did use a Wi-Fi team to try and get that. I wanted to get a Cinderace with the Master rank. Whimsicott was on that team. It was a weird one. Like most people use it for like stalling, which I still done. But the moveset for Whimsicott, if I recall, was Tailwind, Leech Seed, Cotton Guard, Energy Ball. And the reason it's got Energy Ball is because before I used Whimsicott, I was in a dead end with Gastrodons. It was a nightmare because before then I tried Gardevoir with Psychic to try and take out Gastrodon, but it was just no, it didn't really work out. So eventually I switched with Whimsicott, and that made all the difference. And eventually I actually didn't manage to get to the Master rank at that point. It was the only one I got. It was the only time I did. So yeah, Whimsicott's grown on me mainly for that reason, but I do like its design better now than I did when it initially came out. Wow, that's ironic. I said they look similar, and here they both are. Here they both are Dynamaxed. Just a second. There we go. Whimsicott. I wonder how many I've done so far. This is only episode 14. Not to mention the Zygarde one I've done, so I don't actually know how many of these Pokemon I've done, but I know I've done a lot. Okay, so we're on a roll here so far. Everything seems fine. That's such a weird ability for Shiinotic to have. Rain Dish. I don't know. I'd say it was something else. I don't know. Airstream? Okay. I did toy with the idea of giving my Whimsicott like Dazzling Gleam for the double hit, but the opportunity and its performance against Gastrodon to taking them out, it really worked out more than the coverage would ever have done for me. Yes, if I was in a one-on-one with a grass type, I'd be a stalemate, a very severe disadvantage. But yeah, the Leech Seed helped in most cases, but the Energy Ball for Gastrodon was just too much of a golden opportunity not to pass in. Come to think of it, I could have come out Giga for more stalling. I don't know. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot it's got Prankster. That really made it all the more better. I was gonna pick it, but I don't really like picking it if someone else needs it. Like that person with a Pelipper, they would need it more because of their health, and it's more about surviving than it is about just coverage alone. Okay, so what do we have here? I know that is on the right and the left, but in the middle. Okay. I'll go with poison. Okay, I'm a little bit more relieved. Wheezing on one hand, Skunk Tank on the other. I was really going for that just to get the item, but it's okay because I'm actually relieved we're on this one. It is War Turtle. Oops. Sorry, that was a bit early. I do apologise. War Turtle. It's one of those Pokemon I feel like I've done, but I don't know. Apparently not. I've done Charmeleon, but I've not done War Turtle. Oh, we have a nice energy ball for it. Okay, War Turtle. What can I say about this turtle? I do like it, but here's the big but. If we're talking about all 9 of the Kanto starter forms, not excluding Pikachu or Eevee, War Turtle is definitely my least favourite out of those 9. That's not to say I don't like it. I really like it. And it's certainly not my least favourite middle stage water type starter by any means. I just feel like it's kind of the odd one out. With Charmeleon, it looks like it's transitioning from Charmander to Charizard. Still find it weird that it's red, but that's different. With Ivysaur, it's obviously showing growth for the bulb. But with War Turtle here, it is clearly bigger, obviously, than Squirtle. It's the ears and the tail that are really what stick out for me, or rather for it. That's the part which I don't understand. I know the lore about it being wiser and older with the tail and whatever, but that's the only part that confused me as a kid and still does now. I'll conclude by saying I do still really like War Turtle, and if I see it, I usually go for it. I know my action there contradicted that, but even so, I'm just still relieved that we got it, and to the point where I'll go for it so that I'm not at a disadvantage and I'm not low in health. But I don't know if I will get it, and I won't. That's fine. That's okay. Pardon me. And for the main attraction, Cresselia, a Pokemon which I already have shiny, but in Go. I believe it was actually my first shiny legendary I got in Go. No, it wasn't. It was my second, but that's beside the point. So I'll try the hypnosis on it to try and see if what I was thinking about at the start of the episode will work. But anyways, while we're here, it's Cresselia's turn. Actually, I do like Cresselia. I like the design. I like the lore. I like the fact that she is basically against she is like Darkrai's opposite. Legendary opposite of mythical, which you don't often see. You see it occasionally, like with Mew and Mewtwo, Deoxys and Rayquaza, Keldeo with the Swords of Justice, but they're not really opposites, they're more a group. It's always unique to see a legendary with a mythical, like Cresselia and Darkrai. So I always found that pretty cool. But yeah, I do really like Cresselia, I think it's a cool Pokemon. And hopefully we can take her down easily and hopefully we can get a shiny one. With regards to that, at least Hypnosis worked, so we can use Hex, see how much damage she takes. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, One of the more unique things about Cresselia is the fact that she actually has a gender compared to most legendaries. So that's at least interesting to know that she has a gender compared to the other ones, except for like Latios, Latias, Heatran, Urshifus, and the I forgot what they're called. Just the forces of nature. That was it. Tornadus, Thlanders, Thunderous, Enamorous. Having said that, I wonder if there'll be a way of getting a shiny Enamorous in one of the DLCs, hopefully. I mean, it could be a bonus episode if it works anything like this, but I don't know, and I'm not going to promise anything because obviously that's the future, and as of this moment, I can only do up to Gen 8. But it looks like we're doing fine against her, so yeah, that's good. I'm just a bit worried about Haunter here. I'm kind of surprised Haunter lasted as long as it did. Okay, you wake up, you're going to go and attack us. Okay, if I'm honest, I'd rather she used the max move on Haunter than anything else, because at least Haunter was going to go down with any move anyways. And whatever other move she may use, the other Pokemon could probably tank it. So that was a blessing in disguise, despite the fact that my worry came to pass. But it looks like we're here another turn. Okay, so we should be done shortly. I'm hoping the shouting helps. Oh, that's actually very helpful. Ooh, nice one, you survived. No, I don't know how we're gonna do this. There's something about... Ooh, okay. That's actually very good. I've just realised something here. Two not fully evolved Kanto Pokemon, and then we've got version exclusives in black and white. Wow, I never noticed that. If you noticed that before me, then congratulations. Yous have better minds than me. I can't believe I never noticed that till now. Wow. I don't care if it's a small detail, the fact remains that was still something that happened. But nevertheless, we beat Cresselia, so let's see how our luck fares against getting a shiny. For getting a shiny, not against. As soon as this episode's done, I'm pretty much going to be more or less doing the next episodes. I'm not going to say what legendary it is, however, there are two options on the... Yeah, there's two options, so I haven't exactly hidden those. Okay, nope. One of these days I'm going to get a shiny legendary, just use wait. One of these days. It is not about the results, it's about the journey. We'll keep Cresselia for now. Let's see what you've got to say. Azelf. I've already done an episode on Azelf, so I can't. As much as I'd love to, I'm going to say no. Okay, so what I was actually about to say before Cresselia froze was there's something about Sinnoh Pokemon that are rather hard to deal with, because if you saw the Dialga episodes, we actually lost against it. And then we almost lost against Cresselia there. I genuinely don't know how we fared against Heatran, considering that was like episode 3 of the series. So all I can say is there's something about Sinnoh Pokemon that are just a bit more harder. Okay, so next time we will be taking on another legendary, and hopefully we find a shiny in that episode. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And also, talking of content, I post on Twitter almost every day, where I post mostly Pokemon content, but there'll be the odd thing here and there, other anime stuff, but it's the same name as the channel. It's Nath Cinderace. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.